There's a new Dior fragrance out. I better take a look on Fragrantica. Fahrenheit cologne? Fahrenheit cologne? Stupid bastard! How could you make such a dumb decision? I slapped cologne on it, watch it down and all those dumb bastards will buy it. Oh, you already fucked up, oh Savage, what are you doing? Jesus, Fahrenheit cologne. How much cocaine did you snort to come up with that dumbass idea? Jesus. Oh. Hey guys, Lex here, finally with Series 7, the first video of 2016. Yeah, the first video, Jesus Christ, I should have done it yesterday on the first day, but the truth is I had to have people over for dinner and I stayed up till like 6 AM the night before being drunk off my ass, otherwise I would have. But since we're here today, I'm going to start off with the first fragrance on the list, which is Only the Brave by Diesel, released in 2009. And this has always been one of my favourites. I hope to God they haven't reformulated it, because this was beast when I received it. I think it was two years ago, 3 years ago I think, I got this one. And I absolutely loved it. So let's get started with bottle design. So let me just adjust my camera here. I have changed my microphone. It turns out I've been using my microphone completely wrong the whole time, but I'll talk about it in a second. So, it's one of those bottles that some people don't like. I kind of like it because it's quite unique. So you have the old school 80s diesel ring there, shaped like a fist, some information on the bottom. Only the brave stuff on the cap. And that's about it. It's actually really, I kind of like this bottle. Some people say it's ugly, but I kind of like it. I like they went a bit different for this. So, about my microphone, I've actually been using it sort of tilted down like this, and it actually should be straight up like this, like an erect cock. Oh yeah. But anyhow, let's get started. So, also, as I said last time, if anyone knows where I can get one of these diesel rings, please tell me. I have a Lord of the Rings ring here, which looks awesome, but I'd also like a diesel ring. And if anyone at all knows where I can get one of these, please tell me, because I would love one of these old school diesel rings. Now on to the review. How is the sprayer with this one? Let's give it a try. Really good sprayer. Actually, yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's a nice amount comes out. It's just right. It's just the right amount, no more. And it's one of these you can actually feel it going down. It doesn't feel like a cheap, crappy sprayer. So how does it smell? Really nice. If you're wanting something super sophisticated and natural smelling, you're not going to get it with this. If you want something young with good performance that smells really nice, smells attractive, smells young, really good clubbing scent, something light, sort of fresh but sexy, this is it. It's loud, it's synthetic, it's not going to be supernatural, but I love it. It's got this young, fresh, vibrant vibe to it, which I just love. Not to mention outstanding performance. Now, not sure if it's been reformulated. Most likely. Judging by the letdown that Only the Brave Wild smelled okay, performance wasn't really very good. And in my experience, I've learned when a company brings out a scent with bad performance, all the other strong scents seem to get watered down. It's almost like they're doing it on purpose to force you to buy the new one. It's stupid as fuck, because if this has been reformulated, I won't be buying another bottle, and therefore a customer's not buying a product, therefore bad for business. How fucking hard can it be to comprehend? But now, well, back to the review, and I've calmed down. Let's continue. So the smell itself is really nice, really young. Don't be expecting anything too complex. It just works. It's just really nice. And it'll get you laid. It was perfect for clubs and stuff. We'll get into that later. So, performance in this one on me. This bottle's an older bottle. I'm not referring to newest formulation. I haven't sniffed it yet. So if anyone has any info, please tell me. But this current bottle I hold in my hand, I get 10 to 12 hours plus performance easily, longevity wise. Projection is pretty heavy. Not, what's the one I'm thinking of? 1 million. It's not as heavy as 1 million, but from what in my experience, a lot of people had this along with 1 million. It was their two sort of main ones. A lot of people wear this during the day and 1 million during the night. And I'm all for that. I think it makes an excellent day-night combo for sexy, sort of young, vibrant scents. And they both have great performance, or at least they did. The older bottles did. So, projection's pretty heavy in this. Great performance overall for me. 12 hours, 10, 12 hours plus, and heavy projection for a good 4 to 5 hours. And that's personally what I get from it. Again, can't comment on future reformulations, so I don't know. So, what's the part we normally talk in? Age group. Age group with this one, I'm going to say this one is fine for 16 and up. You can wear this at 16. You can wear this at 60, no problem. This is definitely for the younger person. Excellent for high school. I think this makes a very good gym scent. I mean, I don't mean wearing at the gym, as in coming out the gym. You've just washed, you're all clean, you feel great after your workout, all fresh, and you spray this on. I think this makes an excellent after workout scent, personally. So how many sprays with this one? I'm going to say 3. 3 sprays tops, maybe 4 depending on the weather. Shouldn't be much of an issue if I'm being honest. Performance in this one, but 3 to 4 sprays depending on really cold or really cold weather. Bit more sprays, hotter weather less. But 3 sprays should do it. This one is pretty strong and does live up to performance, at least this bottle. So I just love the smell of it. So we talked about performance, we talked about how many sprays, blah blah. Season wise, where can you wear this one? It seems like I'm first to have done a review. It seems like it's been ages. It's only been like 2 weeks. But where can you wear this one season wise? I think this one works much better in colder weather. In fact, where I found personally this shines is actually a nippy cold day. Where it's windy. Well, not so much windy. Just, you know, these days where it's not a lot of wind. It's just a really cold day. Nippy cold. Like that. Yeah, that's what I think of, like that. I think this seems to work much better in sort of just not quite winter, but late fall, where it's just starting. You see the icicles and the dry ice and stuff starting to come up and the frost appearing. That seems to be the perfect thing for this. Other than that, winter's fine and spring is fine. As far as summer goes, I think you could wear this in summer. Let me demonstrate how. Watch this. Put your polo shirt on, you put your shorts on, you put your fucking white Converse on, and you go out. You don't go, oh, I'm going to write how cloying this fragrance is. Yeah, I'm going to write how much of a fucking moron you are. How's that? But yeah, one tiny spray and you'll be fine. But there are better options, but it can be worn in summer if you're not a stupid moron. But yeah, we all knew it's the first review 2016. I had to throw that joke in, okay? It's still crying! It's still crying! So situation wise, where can you wear this one? Can you wear this to work? I actually think you can. It has a nice clean young smell to it. I think this would work really well for an office scent. But you need to take into account the performance. The performance might put you off. But again, if it's got high performance and you want to not stink the place out, what do we do? What do we do, guys? We wear one fucking spray. Not that difficult. See, with high performing fragrances, you can wear less sprays and still get great performance without stinking the place out. But if it doesn't perform, even if you put on 50 sprays, you're still fucked. Work, sort of white shirt, looking sharp, and an office formal wear, I think it'll work great. As long as you just don't put the fucking, I wore 10 sprays and people complained. Yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot, so you deserve people to complain, dick. But as I was saying, moving on, date-wise, I think this is a tough one, because I think this can work on a date. I think it's a lot better on a more casual date, going to the cinema, going to walk in the park. If it's like a restaurant date, sort of intimate, candle lit and stuff. I don't think anyone does that anymore, but if you did, that's what I think of a date. I think of a restaurant. That's not where I go when I'm on a date. Well, that's where I went about 5 years ago, my last date. But it's nice, but I can see this being more for casual clubbing. There are better, sexier options for a date. But if you're going to a club, if you're going there on a date, I think this would work great. And then we're going to move on to that. Clubbing. Clubbing, this is where this shines. This is an excellent clubbing scent, but I do warn it is also very popular. Don't go out clubbing thinking I'm the only guy smelling of this. No. You will be the only guy smelling this. The only guy in 10 other guys, okay? So that's 1 in 10. That's not exactly... When a club has 100, 200 people in it, yeah, it's not exactly. So it does smell great, but be aware you're not going exactly smelling super unique. This is a popular scent. Like 1 million. It came out a year afterwards, so, you know, like I said, they sort of go hand in hand. I've worn them hand in hand before in college, and they work great. But if you want uniqueness, not the best option. So casual wear, jeans, leather jacket, going to McDonald's, going out for a burger, going to the pub, I think it works fine. Sitting in your house ranting about the new Dior Fahrenheit cologne, which sucks ass. Yeah, it'll be fine for that. Really, casual wear, I think this really shines. Like I'm saying, that the key thing is casual wear here. So, talk about that formal wear. Can you wear this formally? Remember I said you can wear it at work? Yes, but what I mean is if you're at work, you know you're at work. But if someone asked you to be their best man, would you really want to be wearing this? It would smell good, but we're talking about an event where you have to dress up, a special event. You're not dressing up, you know, like work. You have to be the dress code. You're going to an event where you want to dress up, you want to look good. You know, it's for the event. This wouldn't be the best option. It would still be nice, but there are better options, you know. You wouldn't smell bad. But if I wore this, I'd be sitting going, you know, I probably could have worn some Aventus, some Intense Cafe or something. So I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. First review 2016. Fuck yeah. So, if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments. Send me a YouTube message. If you don't have a Google Plus account, you can send me a message on Facebook. There's a link on my profile, my channel banner. So yeah, and as always guys, don't forget to start 2016 by smelling fly. And if you don't smell fly, you come to my channel and I tell you how to smell fly. You understand? You understand? I was smelling very fly. I went to see David Hasselhoff live tonight in Peter Pan, waving 24 gold. And of course I had to smell good, because if I didn't smell good, that would technically count as hassling the Hoff. You know? Yeah.